Thank
or
you.
sure, if you want to talk about the Green Day.
Oh boy, Green Day, guys. It's like a day, but it's green. Um, recently I made a video. It was 10 pieces of musical media. And in the video, I mentioned Cigarettes and Valentines, which is a canceled Green Day album. But, if you guys know your awesome Green Day lore, you know that's also a song that they made. So they had an unfinished studio album that actually was never finished because the master recordings were stolen. So somewhere out there, some guy woke up. He said, "Today I'm going to steal some Green Day songs," and they're out there somewhere. So you
Food
know,
fight.
oh man, it's just like food fight. But anyways, so recently I made a video and it listed that, and like now I'm starting to see people talk about it more, which is awesome because music and lost media is something like not a lot of people talk about because well, at least from what I've seen, because there's like so much of it and it's so diverse and it just kind of rocks that people are talking about it. But yeah, what I have to say about this is don't like if you're gonna look for it, there's probably like some people you can contact, but like this is gonna sound like really bad as for the search. But don't go to Green Day themselves because they themselves has said that they are not going to officially release the album because like one, I don't think they ever like finish. Yeah, no, they never like re-recorded the album. Instead, they just kind of like kept going.
Yeah,
So
they made so they made like
they made the
new
American
album.
Idiot album.
Yeah, American
Yeah,
Idiot.
and they never released the Cigarettes and Valentines stuff, even though like it's possible that they still have some recordings like out there, but they have no intention of releasing it because they would rather look forward to the future than just going into the past and like digging up old stuff, which I get that. That's completely reasonable. But it could always be released as some sort of like promotion stuff.
I
I
I
mean,
believe
yeah,
I believe they
maybe.
have played some of their songs from the Lost album in live concerts or re-released them into other EPs or
Yeah, I
albums.
can I can see that.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you
because
can,
there's three like completely lost songs. There's Waste Away, Sleepyhead, and Dropout. So
and you can play stuff live because you don't need what's it called? You don't need to play you don't need to use your masters while you're
if you sound
playing.
like a bag of potato chips.
Oops, sorry.
Okay, um, yeah, but the Too Much Too Soon from American Idiot was actually on the Cigarettes and Valentines album. So yeah, I think
I
that's
was
pretty
actually
much
gonna
all I have
ask.
about that.
Well, I was gonna actually ask you a question about it because I don't really know. I don't really know a lot about Cigarettes and Valentines. I don't really listen to a lot of Green Day or actually any Green Green Day. But um, when it comes to the masters being stolen, is there any like word on who could have stolen them? Like, was it an inside job or something?
Um, I don't know because it was like in 2003 and I think like these were like the master like recordings. So it was somebody done in the studio probably. So I don't know. I can
That's
look at this
interesting.
ref page.
I guess even if like let's just pretend you had like a master list of everyone who was in the studio when they were recording it or whatever. Like, even if you found the exact guy, he'd never fess up. So like those are gonna be gone forever.
Must have
Some
been like
say
a
that like they actually weren't stolen from what I'm looking at this article right here, but I don't know how that's how true that is. Reading an
my
article on the Houston Press.
my guess is it must have been a hater or something like that. Like he was like, you know what? F this band. I'm taking their master recording.
It says here that they did like 20 tracks for this thing, but like there's only like 5 confirmed songs on the LMW article, so I don't. Wow.
It's also weird to me, or I guess interesting is maybe the better word. How how bands like don't talk about their like lost or unreleased content. I mean, maybe that's just like a natural thing because like, you know, we're like in tune with lost. Like I did a video on like Panic at the Disco a few years ago, and it was about an entire scrapped album for and all kinds of stuff. And I think they recorded a lot of content for
Yeah,
it.
they did.
But just they threw the whole, you know, they just threw the whole thing out because they wanted to
It
start
was
fresh or whatever the case
second
was.
album, and
And it's just
Yeah,
Okay,
to,
we're
to
good,
finish
we're
up on
good,
that thought,
we're good.
LSSQ had,
Wait, can you
I
hear me?
think like the reason they don't
Yeah,
talk
we can
about
hear
like
you.
their lost music is because of like the record labels controlling everything. So
And also, one thing, a lot of people don't talk about their unreleased music unless it's like intentionally unreleased because some musicians like keep all their stuff on the back burner, because, you know, who knows, oh, I might want to release this or I might want to touch this up, because if they just kind of let everything out, then they don't have any chance to refine it, really. If you catch my drift. Anyway, sorry for all the connection issues.
if you catch my my rift, get it, because you're rift.
Oh my god, you're so funny.
Hey,
Didn't My Chemical Romance have some lost stuff as well?
they probably do.
Yeah, I think
mean,
so.
everyone. I say that there's a border between unreleased and lost, because unreleased, it's just like people have it, just they don't want to release, like they don't have plans to release it. And lost is like stuff that like people want, like isn't, like they can't find, no duh. And so I think that sometimes a lot of people confuse the two, and it's like these people just don't want to release it. Like there's a difference between, you know, that.
Yeah,
and
but like
then,
even then, it's like, you know, you could still like profit off of it. Like, you know, like bands like MCR and Green Day, like those are like really big, and regardless, people are going to like people are gonna buy it. Like I think that, like the last Green Day album sucked, but like
Yeah,
still,
it did.
it,
It's
still
it
people
does.
enjoyed it. So, you know, when you have like such a big like label out there, like it's gonna be like, you know, huge.
Uh,
Yeah, I guess that's true. Lost music is one of those. I don't really do a lot of lost music, so I was never really into lost music. I only kind of got into it because of the bands I listened to having lost music. But yeah, I was
I
just reading
forgot
a
what I
few of
was
the
gonna say.
what?
I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh,
Oh well, I guess that thought is lost media now.
yeah,
yeah,
that's